Hey friends, Tux here. For this particular video, I have a little box here from Xfinity, and this is their newer modem. This is the xb-7, and currently I've been rocking the xb-3. That's the kind of like rectangular standalone one for years and years, and now it seems like a really good time to go ahead and upgrade this particular modem. So if you are on Xfinity, a few tips I'll give later in this video, but you can actually get this basically for free. My dove is cooing with excitement because she knows I've really needed a new Wi-Fi modem. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now the packaging, I have to say, is very unique. Like when it came, I expected a box like with cables and maybe like a square and some packing. This literally has like no packing. In fact, there's no actual corners. It looks like the actual unit is exposed right inside this box. So hopefully it's not damaged or too messed up or whatever. The xb-6 was black, and I believe this xb-7 is white according to this, unless there's some kind of like container holding everything together. But I really wanted to show this because this, to me, when it came, I couldn't believe how curved all of the angles are here. It looks like they just took the modem literally and wrapped it like a Christmas gift all together. So let's go ahead and we'll open this up. Let me go ahead and see. It looks like there is a tear somewhere on top here. Okay, yeah, so your connection awaits. So kind of interesting, they actually have like a little message for you. Your connection awaits right there, and of course the little Gateway logo and Xfinity logo. We'll go ahead and rip this off here. And it looks like that only took one little corner of it. Interesting. Okay, so here goes. We have to rip into this. Okay, it looks like there is a container here. Maybe there are some cables or something. I was hoping some cables come with it, but when I seen this small form factor, I really wasn't sure if there would be anything in here or not. We'll go ahead and pull off the top here. Okay, interesting. Oh, I love little messages. Say hello to your xFi Gateway, the ultimate Wi-Fi upgrade. Now, I will say that I upgraded to the Extreme Pro, which is like 600 plus megabytes, and under that particular plan, they include the modem, so there is no modem fee. I know people have asked about, you know, Comcast modem rental prices, and they're kind of steep, you know, to be honest with you. The xb-3 I had actually was quite a bit per month, and over the course of paying for that, you know, for what, like I've had Comcast in this particular house for God, like 8 years or something, so it's been a long time, you know. So like that particular gateway is definitely old, and I paid for it probably several times over through rental prices. Okay, so don't do that is my message. Okay, actually it's a little bit smaller than I thought. Check it out, there is something inside. I kind of thought this whole thing was going to be the size of it, but it looks like it actually is a little bit teenier. I kind of thought it'd be more like Xbox size. There's a little message here, so time for an upgrade. We'll keep that to the side. It has some personal information on it. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and pull this out. Looks like this does have like a milk carton kind of situation going on. Oh, look at that. That is slick, guys. Wow. Okay, inside the box here, there is a return label. Nothing too important. This is hard plastic, or actually no, this is cardboard. It feels kind of plasticky on the inside, but you can see this is like a normal cardboard, so it is a very interesting container. I really did not expect it to be like that. On the inside there's like a little thing, need to return equipment. There's a UPS label to return old equipment if they're replacing this one with another one, but very teeny, guys. Like, I might come back to this in 1 second. I definitely have some opinions about how this looks. Inside the box of accessories, my dove is really excited back here. Wow, I think she really wants some good Wi-Fi here. First, I should mention that I really recommend using Ethernet all the time. Okay, so if you have to use Wi-Fi for going across the house, different rooms, that's fine. But if you have a gaming PC, I definitely recommend, if it's in reach of the modem, you know, it's best to go ahead and plug it in. I'll show you those connections in 1 second. There's some little instructions here, little cards on how to set up your gateway in English and Spanish, so that's pretty cool. It talks about the accessories you get here with. We'll take a look at the accessories real quick. There is a Comcast, actually a braided, well, actually no, it's a zip tie, like a little Comcast cable management. And really interesting, very, very low. This is Velcro. That feels normal, but this is very low fuzzy Velcro as far as the cable tie goes here. So really cute. Says Comcast, says Ethernet, yellow cord. I do like colored cords, that way you can actually, you know, see what cord is going where. Of course, I do always recommend new cords, you know, new cables with new devices, so it's good they include this, so that's very nice. I would say it's like the most expensive expensive cable in the world, but it's a good thickness. It looks good. I like the fact it's yellow. I like the fact they gave some cable management with it. That is a really nice touch, which was unexpected, okay? Next up here, we do have the actual cable going to the router, okay? So this is actually a really high-grade cable. If you get this modem, I recommend using this. This is super thick, guys. This is thicker than a normal cable, and it has these great, like, twists on the end here. So it is metal on the end, metal on the inside, as you can see, and it has a really easy lock. So you're not going to, like, you know, hurt your fingers trying to do it too tight or whatever, or undo it later. And of course, they do come with a little, the Comcast branded little cable management with a little coax on this one. So really interesting. They actually label them. Nice touch. They didn't have to do that. That really does surprise me. But very good quality cable. If you get this cable, again, I highly recommend using it. If you get extras from Comcast, use them on all your devices that need this type of cable, because this is really, really nice. Okay, next up, there is one thing left here, which is a power supply, which kind of looks like a standard, like, you know, a fast charge, like a 65 watt, like Samsung charger, but it's not. It just have a normal, like, kind of weird, like, modem end. It's not like a usual, you know, micro USB or anything like that, USB-C. So it is a proprietary charger you have to use. It is branded Xfinity too, as you can see right there. So that is all the accessories. Pretty good accessories. You know, I'm definitely interested in the cables are really nice. Okay, now looking at this, the first thing that comes to mind, this really reminds me of an air purifier, or maybe like a essential oil diffuser or something. It definitely does not look like your modem from, you know, or your router from 1999 or something. It definitely has a more modern kind of almost Xboxy look. The white is cool. It's actually kind of it's an off color of white with a gray top. I don't know if the camera's catching this with bright light, but this is definitely more gray, and this is not pure white. It's more like, not quite antique white, but it's definitely colored a little bit. Okay, on the back here, there's some buttons. We do have a power button right here, kind of like a reset. It looks like we do have telephone plugs right here. Looks like you have to enroll to turn on this port, which is interesting. And I don't have the telephone service, so I'm kind of surprised that's even like that. I guess that's the Ethernet in, and then I have to enroll to use the actual thing there. Oh, actually, the cable, this goes from here. This actually goes to your router. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, that's where this black cable comes in place. It screws in here, and this goes to your actual cable. Okay, and then this is the one that goes, you know, to your router if you have a separate router. But hopefully, maybe you wouldn't. I know a lot of people, including myself, have used the Comcast, you know, modem router, and plug this into like another brand, like a Linsky or a D-Link or a different brand of router to have even more Ethernets, and to basically have, you know, different Wi-Fis. So anyway, and that's kind of partially due to laziness of not wanting to change passwords on every device in the house. And there's a lot of devices, so actually sometimes let's actually plug the old router into the new one, you know, so the way the Wi-Fi passwords remain the same. But this does have faster Wi-Fi. Again, this is my current plan is 600, so it is, you know, it's faster, and it's probably good to go ahead and use the actual Wi-Fi from this. It just depends on what device. So, like, do I really want to program a PSP Wi-Fi to this? Probably not. You know, that's why it'd be good to plug in the old Wi-Fi router for all those devices that maybe you only use now and then and don't really feel like changing every password in every device in the whole household. But anyway, I would say this, all in all, very stylish, guys. Like, I'm digging the air vents on top. We have air vents on top and air vents on bottom, and there's some personal information, that's why I'm not showing that. But there's, you know, the vents, I'm assuming that the air sucks in through the bottom and the heat exits through the top, heat rises, so that would make good sense. But all in all, definitely, I'm loving the style of it, guys. It looks really great. You know, you got your Ethernet ports, you got your input, you got your power, everything you need is right there for you. So all in all, very cool little device. This is like shiny plastic here. Okay, I'll actually strike that. It is matte. There's some little shiny arrows, which is very interesting. I don't know why they went to that trouble. And this side here is texturized. You can definitely feel that. It is kind of like maybe an eggshell white. It's a little bit off white, okay? All right, guys, if you have any questions about this device, let me know. I may do an additional video down the road kind of showing it off. You know, talk about some of the extra features, or maybe problems I've had too with using it. So far I've heard great things. So if you have the opportunity to get one of these, especially for free, it probably is worth it to actually get one of these Xfinity routers, okay? All right, friends. Again, this is the xb-7T, okay? And I want to thank you for watching. Any questions, text toys@gmail.com. Reach out to me. I'm here to help, okay? All right, friends. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.